Hey guys, happy Sunday. So today is April 30th. It has been almost 2 weeks since my egg retrieval surgery. I wanted to discuss the symptoms that I experienced after egg retrieval, as well as the recovery process and how long it took me to recover from the egg retrieval. There will be a few TMI moments in this video, so for my fellas, if you're not interested, just continue to scroll past this video. So after the egg retrieval, of course, I was very sore. I was very groggy. They would not allow me to leave the hospital until I was able to urinate on my own. Something about the swelling of the ovaries or the pressure from the swelling of the ovaries, it hinders you from being able to use the restroom right away. So I could not leave until I was able to use it on my own. Once I got home, of course, I rested. I did experience constipation, which I had to use magnesium to help aid me in going to the restroom. I also experienced this feeling of fullness. I did not want to eat. I just stuck with eating light things such as fruit or vegetables or chicken. Nothing that was too heavy for my stomach to take, especially since I was not using the bathroom regularly at that point. I also was very bloated. My stomach was huge. It was full of fluid. I gained about 5 to 6 pounds just off of me having the surgery alone. My body retained a lot of fluid, but they did prescribe me certain medications that helped get rid of the fluid that I had to continue to take for 8 days past my egg retrieval surgery. I also felt a lot of pressure in my ovary region below my stomach, and it was a horrible feeling. And I told my husband this one day also. I felt as though my vagina was just gonna fall out. It was a horrible experience. And also, I did run a slight fever. My temperature did not reach over 100. It was 99.4, but if it did get to 100, I was supposed to notify them immediately. But other than that, that was all the symptoms that I experienced throughout my recovery process. The things that I did to help with the recovery process was use a heating pad. I would take my heating pad and just put it on my stomach throughout the day, or I would actually sleep with it during the night. I did take off 3 days from work. So if you are about to go through the egg retrieval process, you definitely need to take off 3 to 5 days from work. Your body has went through a lot of stress, especially with the swelling of your ovaries. You need to take that time off to rest. I went back on my 4th day and I was still very sore. I could not move very quickly, but I was more mobile than I was in the beginning. I did feel as though I fully recovered by day 6, and it has progressively gotten better. I can say that I'm moving around perfectly fine now. I am now on day 12 of my recovery, and I do feel like I am completely healed. I feel like I'm ready to get back in the gym and get active again, because I was not allowed to work out for at least 6 to 10 days. They told me if I went back to the gym that I had to just be careful not to lift anything heavy or do anything too strenuous. So I just decided to wait closer to the 2 weeks before I decided to enter a gym again. As for the egg retrieval results, we did receive a call on April 25th letting us know how many of our embryos made it to blastocyst and also were frozen. We retrieved 21 on April 18th. On April 19th, we were told that out of the 21 that we retrieved, 16 of those eggs were mature enough to be fertilized. Out of the 16 eggs fertilized, we had 12 eggs that fertilized normally. So the call that we received on the 25th told us that we had 12 embryo babies that were frozen. Y'all, 12 of them. We have an Alexander dozen. Okay, so the next step they went ahead and they took samples from each one of the babies, and they're shipping it off to the geneticist to have them tested, so we know which ones are normal or abnormal. If they have all their chromosomes, they're just going to test them to make sure everything is okay with them before we do the transfer process. So now I have to wait 4 to 5 weeks until I receive those results. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to keep myself busy, but this is gonna be a long 4 to 5 weeks. So I will keep you guys posted on the next steps to come. And I hope you guys found this video helpful. Go ahead and drop a comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for sitting in and listening to me ramble. I hope you found this information helpful for you in your soon-to-be journey or your current journey to having your first child, second child, or just starting your family. You know, I love sharing my journey with you guys, and I just feel that we can lean on each other for support when we need it. I will keep you guys posted on any more updates to come. So y'all have a good Sunday.